This is where I grew a few squash last year in Marrow, and I filled it half full of wood chippings, but it's sunk right down. So this year what I've done, we've halved it, we've pushed that topsoil, the compost over to the right, and we're going to fill that back up with more wood chippings. Eventually they rot away. We'll put a bit of horse manure, a cow manure on top, and then put that compost back over on that side. Once we've done that side, we'll then do the other. 6th of January, and they're harvesting some of the carrots. As you can see, some beauties. Really pleased. Really pleased with these. Well, that's my little harvest on the 6th of January from the bins down the bottom. Pleased with them carrots. 26th of January, and just looking at my pond, the bottom of it looks just full of leaves, so I'm going to get it out now before the frogs get in there or whatever. Anyway, I don't know when the frogs go in, but before the frog spawn starts. So I'll just clean out what I can, put it at the side, and whatever wildlife's in it can get back into the pond. I'm very lucky actually, it's only a very small little pond. Well, as you can see, I didn't get much out of the pond, but if there's anything in there, it'll crawl back in, I'm sure, and then I'll be able to clear that away. So there wasn't many leaves. I thought there'd been a lot more at the bottom, but there wasn't, so I'm quite pleased. So that should do now. We've just had a nice delivery of wood chippings, and these are good ones, so I'm starting to get these ready to put on the path. I'll just leave them in piles, and then later on I'll a couple of weeks time I'll spread them all out. But it's good stuff. I got my potatoes this weekend. I've got the far corner there, Red Duke of York. There's about 24 there. The middle one's Lazari, which is, there's about 22 of them, and Picasso's this end, and there's about 25, 26 of them. It's supposed to be 2 kilos in each bag, so that's about right, I would imagine. So they're all ready and all chitting. Getting the wood chippings for going around the beds. We're taking it a bit easy this year. We've done it all in one go last year. We decided not to do that this year. We've done 6 barrels each today, and that'll do us. We put about 80 barrels around last year, right round the whole site there, on my site. Be surprised. Nathan getting the barrel loads down. We've done quite a lot around the beds. We've got them all in heaps ready to sort them out, to rake them all out, but we're just going to get all the wood chippings down here ready. So he's done his 6 barrels. I've got one more to do, and that's us finished for the day, even though it's a real lovely day today. Wildlife areas come on well this year. Ponds all ready, hopefully for the frogs to visit this year. All the wood chip around it, daffodils are coming through, some of the crocus are coming through, so hope to have quite a colourful display around the pond. Just covered my asparagus bed with leaf mould. It was 2 years old, that, so thought I'd give it a bit of a feed. 10th of February. I don't even know why I'm smiling, because look at the weather. Rain and more rain. It just doesn't seem to be stopping. You get the odd day where it's a bit bright. Yesterday wasn't too bad, it was very cold, but at least it was bright. But every time I seem to want to do something, it's rain and more rain. So what me and Nathan are going to do, we're going to go inside the shed, we're going to sort our seeds out. He's laughing because I got it all wrong before. Right, so what we've been doing, we've been going through the seeds we've had last year. I've been writing down every one we've got. These are still all in date. Some of them go to 2020, most of them are 2018 this year, so I'll have to replace. So going through them, and what I did last year also, I took a lot of my own seeds off certain things. So chilies, peppers, flowers, coriander. So we've got quite a few of our own. So all I'm doing, I'm making a note of what we've got, as I say, while the weather's bad. I'm putting them in a book. And while we're in here, as you can see, we've started our potatoes off. They're all started to be for chitting. All the different ones, the Duke of York, Desiree, Picasso, that's all them there. What's over here? We've got Charlotte and another, which I can't see, I haven't written on that one, so I'll have to sort that one out. We've also collected our toilet roll holders, which we start off our cabbages in and the likes of that, which we don't have to disturb the root. They'll just put them straight in like we've done every year for the last few years, haven't we, Nathan? They've all worked. Yep. They've all worked well. So that's what we're going to be getting on with today. Okay, we've got plenty of wood chip delivered, so I've been doing my paths, as I think you've already seen in some of the other little clips. But it takes about 80 barrows to do my whole plot each year, so we do a little bit of time. We do 6 at a time each day when we come down here, and it's surprising how quickly it gets done. So I'm on my last barrow for today anyway. Well, as I said before at the pile, this is the last one for today, so going down here, and that will do us for today. But as you can see down there, that's all done. And to be honest with you, most of my paths are done now. It's just the front of the allotment I've got to do, which I'll leave that till next weekend. There's Nate spreading it out for me, all the wood chip. It really suppresses the weeds and it makes it look quite tidy, I think, anyway. I'm pleased with that. Good days. As you can see, I'm going to clear this top strawberry bed out, and if Nate comes forward, you can see it's full of weeds and strawberries, and it's actually sank down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill it up with a bit of my compost and different stuff and get it back up to the top. Replant these strawberries here, get rid of all the weeds, but I put in a bucket because they were new last year. They were runners that I took off the strawberries I had the year before, so they've done well. They did produce some nice fruit last year, so it's only the second year, so they're going to go back in. So I've taken the topsoil off, taken the strawberries out. I'm going to put a little bit of wood chip in to save me using too much of me compost. Then I've got some leaf mould to go in, and also cow manure to go on there. So, and then I'll put that, what's in the bucket, back on top of it as my topsoil. So there it is. It's near the top now with the cow manure and the leaf mould. Some more leaf mould to go in, and then I shall put that topsoil back on top and replant the strawberries. Topsoil back on. All I've got to do now is put my plants back in. Okay, so as you can see, strawberries are now back in that bed. My next little one to do, possibly next weekend, I'll do that. This other one, the middle one, but a little and often, that's my motto. And I don't know if you can see, but believe it or not, it's just started to rain again. Cold, hailstoning, but this is not going to stop us. We've got a few more barrels of wood chippings to finish off around here, and then a nice cup of tea. Don't know where Nathan is. There he is, struggling in the hailstone. This is what you call dedication. We're still at it, but we're determined to do that middle strawberry bed there. Well, we've got all the cow manure in the strawberry bed. We've put a load of leaf mould on top of it, and we've returned the soil back on, so that's all back in now. But I've sat down to have a cup of tea, and would you believe it, the sun has come out. It's been not belting down with rain, but belting down with hailstone. It's been quite miserable, so but I'm quite pleased. So all I've got to do now, have this cup of tea, get back out there and get the strawberries back in that bed, or the middle part of the bed anyway, and that'll be us done for today, hopefully. Sun's out now. Now we've finished, we've done this middle part of the strawberry bed. So all the strawberries are back in there now. All we've got to do now, the last job, is round the bottom. We're not doing that today. We've been here a good couple of hours, about 3 hours today, so I think we've worked in some rough weather, so that's it basically for today. And also that'll do now for this month's. I shall put this one up and let you have a look at the clips between what we've done from most of January and up to now in February.